What's up, guys? My name is Mad Squash 924. Welcome back to another episode of Alan Wake Remastered Part 2, where we are here in the middle of the forest. Yeah, and I see a book. Let's take a look.
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
Sounds like there's a story behind that.
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
I'm sure it's fine.
Damn.
Again, I'm sure it's fine. We don't need that car. Let's see where this goes. Let's see where it leads. I see something bright.
Hello? Is someone there?
Nope.
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
So we can look at the manuscripts, apparently.
Departure.
The title page of the manuscript. Ooh, this is cool.
The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
That's cool. I like that we could do those. Those are dope. There's only certain pages you can find on Nightmare difficulty mode. That's crazy. To me, that's like another form of collectible, I suppose.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
Oh, you've been in an accident, all right. You should have checked your wife. That was the accident. And look what that caused. A whole mess of shit.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Yeah, or maybe it's not a good sign. Maybe it's a bad sign. Maybe, in fact, it's not good at all.
Anybody there? Please. Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help.
Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in
Oh, hell.
Stucky.
Stucky. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square. Fair and square.
Seems legit. Oh, hell yeah. Another thermos for the collection. Oh boy. Guess we're going this way. Or not. I keep forgetting Alan Wake can actually jump. Bright falls area, I'm running around looking for something. You good, Stucky? Goodbye.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
So his first reaction was to get the gun, get a flashlight, and shoot him? Batteries. Batteries. Picking up those batteries.
your-
Need them. Ammo.
Trying. Walking. It's the latest thing. Incontestably proven health benefits let you kill two birds with one stone. You can see the sights and keep those cholesterol levels down.
I wasn't about to open the door, as long as I was liable to catch an axe with my forehead.
Okay. So we're gonna live here? That's your plan? Oh, there's a phone.
Yes.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Only I.
Hello? Hello?
Oops. Well, that's not good.
This is bad.
Is that bad? Bad is a point of view where this view could be decent. But we're going out. Could have been bad. Could have been real bad. But it is fine. Thank you.
There were more of them.
Hello! Oh. Gotcha. We can't shoot them until we do this to them.
My head pounded with a concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick.
Kick it.
The
Seems
dark
all good.
forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
It's rabbit season.
You say it's rabbit season? Guess we're going into the forest. Yeah, that's not spooky at all.
What was that?
That was a deer.
When I
White-tailed
saw
deer.
the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
What? It's not that big of a deal. It's fucking water, dude. Whatever. I didn't even want to look at the water. I'm above looking at water.
Where I go, I want something special to eat.
Where's Stucky?
Stucky
Is that who's
was still
talking?
out there, in the dark,
Yep.
stalking me.
He's Stuckying him. Mr. Carl Stucky? Ow! There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Looking around, doing the thing, looking where to go. Guess we're going up here. Anything cool back here? A thermos, perhaps? Wishful thinking, that is.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
Well, you can go up another way. Perhaps you can, I don't know,
There had
jump.
to be a way to get up there.
Yeah, jumping. Freak. First, I open this. I steal batteries, I steal ammo, because that's for some reason in the tree. Yeah, I'll take it.
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
Oh, I believe you. Probably right there is what I'm looking at. Imagine that's gonna come down at me. Surprised it didn't. Whoa. Ow, fucker. Hell yeah. Never touch me. I start the generator. Start that shit. And we can stand in the light to regenerate our health as well. Or here, that works too. Manuscript page.
I heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs.
Hello? Mine. Now we have a shotgun? That's awesome. Sure, we only have 2 shells, but that's besides the point. Thermos. I wonder how long this game actually is. Could be long, could be short, I'm not sure. What are we doing here? Puzzles? Presumably I'll leave it here. Yeah, that makes sense. Now where does one go? I guess following the light would be the task that we do. Just looking for a thermos, you know. This only holds 2 shells at a time, so it must be a double-barrel shotgun, I imagine.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know.
Yeah.
I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and it would keep you company all night long if I weren't. It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walkies.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out
Walkies.
there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure, Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but too tough for his own good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good night now.
Huh. Is that something we're gonna see later? It's just like a dog? Who's to say?
At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
Well, you don't know that.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no contest. Monster Dog
Belly burster?
is second best. The famous dog is...
No, 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 no. Ow! Wow, that bright light is seriously bright. Interesting. Once we go there, they're gone. Well, we're making our way downtown. Well, not really downtown. Let's sit here for a second. Taking a deep breath. Yeah, that's nice.
Touch salad, though. A man like me needs a...
He never touched salad. He hates salad. Okay. Yeah, I'm not entirely worried, as long as I am faster than them. Doesn't feel like I'm faster, though. Holy shit. Ow, ow, pain, pleasure, all at once. Everything surrounding me. Hold on. I'll kill you like the rest. Jeez, ridiculous.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help, but I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
Oh, I see. Another shotgun? Not that that really does us any good.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs.
Twilight
Tonight's
Zone.
episode, a quantum suicide.
Ooh.
If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, two new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What
Okay.
you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. In Night Springs.
I like that they just have their own version of the Twilight Zone. If you don't know what that is a really old show from the 50s, and I think it goes into the 60s too. Is that gonna follow me or what?
Changing us or as simple and tricky as you might think. It can be dangerous. It requires patience.
Patience.
Oh no.
No patience.
Even with takes hours to fool. Grabbing tools. Easy. Fatal. Count your tools before.
Ow.
Misplaced tool. Forgotten it. Then rent car.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. Stop. Would you, like, stop running around like a freakazoid dog? Damn, I thought I'd be able to blow that up. Ooh, hello. Way more important. He's obnoxious. There we go. Take that, Stucky.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reach the lights at the gas station alive.
Yes, that would be a correct presumption.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice. After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
And I think with that, that is actually a good opportunity for us to end today's episode of Alan Wake. Hope you guys all enjoyed. If you guys have, make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment. Tell me what you think of today's episode. If you're new to my channel or have been watching me for a little while and you haven't done so, feel free to subscribe to me, MadSquash924, and do not forget to ring the bell to get notified of my latest videos. On the next episode, I think we're getting out of this darkness, perhaps. Not sure what's going to happen, but we'll see what happens then. Goodbye.